Hi, my name is Eric Van Roekel, and this is the Phenix Software Implementation Consultant Experience. I'm coming to you from my home in Coralville, Iowa. If you wanted to get to know me personally, I've worked for Procter & Gamble for 33 years, just recently retired. I have a background in operations and production scheduling and supply chain, as well as some support roles like innovation and HR. If you were to hack my Spotify account, you would find a mix of podcasts from my favorite pastors' sermons around the country, Freakonomics web podcast or two, as well as some 80s and 90s rock and a few audiobooks on business and human psychology. If you're not familiar with the state of Iowa, I'm located near Iowa City, home of the Hawkeyes. So glad to meet you. I remember my first scheduling experience. I actually remember when scheduling was done via pencil and paper, and then a software called VisiCalc came out, which allowed you to change the quantity of something that you wanted, and all of the material requirements would update automatically, which was a huge step forward. And then Lotus 123 came out, the first spreadsheet software, followed by Microsoft Excel. And if you fast forward a couple of decades, there's still a lot of companies that do their scheduling in Microsoft Excel. The Phenix software has the ability to replace Microsoft Excel and is the next stage of scheduling software for the plant. For me, what makes Phenix stand out is the ability to connect a high-level business strategy with the decisions that get made on a day-to-day basis in the plant. So you can connect your goals for customer service, inventory, and total operational cost to the way that the production plant is being scheduled. So the Phenix software will actually create a template of an ideal production schedule called a product wheel and allow the scheduler to plan according to that ideal template. So it's a way to connect the strategies. And then of course, when the schedule inevitably changes, as it does, it makes it easy for the scheduler to assess those changes and determine the impact on operational cost or customer service or inventory of various different modifications they can make to the schedule. I think that what sets the Phenix software apart is it's so intuitive and so graphical. It's point and click software. In fact, we find our clients being able to navigate and create in the software within just a few days of working with the software. One piece of advice I would give when implementing the software is to make sure that you include your operations leaders in the implementation process and not just the supply chain or scheduling resources. There's a couple reasons I say that. One is you want to make sure you get real data, real information into the software. So actual changeover times, actual staffing requirements, production rates, etc. The second thing is the operations leaders will have buy-in into the schedules that Phenix creates if they're involved in the implementation. And the software is easy enough to use that we found that within a few meetings, the operations leaders are actually creating product wheels and production schedules in the software themselves because it's so intuitive. So that's my overview of Phenix. Please connect with us. We would love to get to know you. We'd love to do a demo, show you how the software is actually used.